Oh, are you going to try to get that up here?
Well, I'm trying to. This is my control panel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
you can be in there.
I can be in there and doing comments.
Oh, cool. All right. We've never tried this before.
Yeah. And then just tell me when to send the text. Probably 1 minute till?
1 minute to go.
All right. All right. I'm not getting a shot on this.
You got 30 seconds.
So send the text?
Yep, send the text.
All
Okay,
right.
you ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna go live.
Yes. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Now.
Turn that off or they'll whack us.
Yeah. All right. I don't see anyone. I don't see the chat.
I don't see anybody.
All right. Let's refresh this. If anybody's in the chat.
Oh, comments right here.
Yep. Open up.
There it is. Hey.
All right. Good. We got people in. All right.
Hey guys.
So I am not seeing. Let's see if this helps me.
Welcome to 2025.
I know. I'm very excited.
It's going to be an absolutely amazing year. Big change coming this year, you guys. We're so happy about it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of really good things happening. And so we haven't gone live in a while. We were due.
I think October is when last time we went live.
Exactly. And we were really due.
Yep.
So,
and we're hoping to do this a little bit more this year.
Yeah, because this is where we really forge community.
Yeah. Get to see you guys once a week anyways and get some feedback from y'all. If you guys can hear us, can you just say you can hear us?
I think they, oh yeah, hear you well. Trump. that helps me none at all. Okay. Hey, Amy.
Love the dance intro.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is?
What?
Is that I like listening to music because then you get excited. And so, you get the energy going and you're like, yeah.
All right. So we just sent out the email blast. Yep. Give us a few minutes, you guys.
Can help us by doing thumbs ups.
Yep. One thumb up, just one thumb up, and it'll help YouTube send the algorithm up. They don't send our notifications out much anymore. So
I don't know why they don't like us.
Yeah. And while we're waiting for everybody else, hey, Mara Jean. Hey, Carl. Awesome. Carl, I love that picture you sent me. We're going to try to share it tonight so everybody else could see it. Oh, man, I laughed out loud. William Hearn, what's up, buddy? Eddie T, Debbie, Tom Ondurant. Right. Ann Seaton's in the house. Hey, Ann, Bubba Tim, Frank and Sharon.
Hey,
Ann Seaton.
Yeah.
I see him in the comments all the time. Give me a name. Give me a name. I probably already know who you are. Michigander. It's Empty Glam?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought. Empty Lamp is here, guys. I'm like, I didn't know that was Michigander. No, they're
not the same people. Hey guys,
Bruce Rosette, Mark Harvey's in the house. Stephen Hiller, Mac's with us tonight. Ron's weather and photography. Mike and Lisa's excellent adventure. Sue, Theo.
Well, I'm glad they call their adventures excellent.
Matilda. Hey, Matilda. Happy New Year, everybody.
The channel wouldn't jive.
Oh, Lisette's here. Oh, Lisette Nazi's here. Hey, Lisette Nazi from Florida. Jim, Jean, awesome. Janine.
All right.
See, Wendell. Wow, you guys.
So I have to enter the studio, but I'm not going to go live.
All right. See if you can. We're going to try something new because we're going to try some new stuff this year and see how it works out with you guys. And Missy and Rodney are here. Hey, when you guys coming back, Missy and Rodney? You don't want to come back right now. It's ice cold. It's been freezing here.
Right now. Guys, it's a hair cold.
Hi, Debbie.
It's a little chilly right now.
Robert Owens.
All right. I can't get to these comments,
Daryl Kuhn.
Hey, if we have any admins, you said that. Oh, Missy and Ronnie. If you, Carl, if you could help me with comments because I'm flying blind right now.
She's flying blind. We're trying to do something so we can work better together as a team.
I have a whole command center without any ability to command.
Just like me, you have no ability to command.
It looks like a really nice dashboard, but you guys know us well enough to know the insanity really behind the scenes.
It looks like people are starting to come in now.
I know. Cool. This is awesome. Thank you guys for
another minute or two. Debbie T, Daryl Kuhn.
Get the word out.
RV tripping with Tom and Bonnie. Hey, Tom and Bonnie, Paul Haxter, Matilda.
Yeah,
let's see. Skepticism. Skeptic Man, 70. Trump go. Yeah. Brand new year starting, guys. And if you see the merch is out.
Oh yeah. Can you
we just got it yesterday. It's got a really cool flag on the right arm. Is it the right arm or the left arm?
This is my right because I write with this hand. I write with this hand, so this is my right. I don't know what I would do if I was left-handed.
Hey, check it out. Amy McBriar's here tonight. She's a local.
She's from Hometown Feed. She's the only reason my chickens are alive right now. Just for the record.
Chickens have been cold. Billy Johnson, Debbie T. and Seaton.
And there's a lot of drama going on with the turkeys.
Ken's here. Ken, we're still working on Easter, buddy.
Yeah.
We're still working on it, buddy. We love you too. We love you too. We miss you.
All right. I'm just going to have to switch my command.
I'm confused. They're talking about the dance intro. We didn't do a dance intro unless it was live before we thought it was.
I think they heard us, John.
You caught us. You guys caught us.
Linda, are you here or are you just here? I think, Linda, are you back or are you just here with us? Not that that's a just.
Is Linda here?
Linda's here, but I don't know if she's here or here.
Yeah. Are you here, or there?
It's a total different. It's not the same.
Are you back to Thunder Canyon? Sherry Salazar.
Ooh, Amp to Glamp is headed to Thunder Canyon this year. Let us know
when. Let us know when. Make sure we're here.
Us a text and let us know.
Because guess what? We're going RVing this year.
That's part of the exciting announcement that
we got so much stuff to tell you guys. We're so fired up. We finally got our feet in the ground. Thunder Canyon is running smooth as smooth can be.
It's not all trial by fire.
And now we know more and more and more of you guys by the thousands, which is just awesome. You guys come back now. We know it's like seeing family. You've been lost for a while. It's great. Exactly. If you haven't come to Thunder Canyon, come on out, guys.
You know what it is that the sense of community that we have here. This is not your typical place where you park your RV and you have hookups and there's some prettiness around,
it's magic here.
Well, but I think what really solidifies it is the community. We have a couple of we have some people at the hall right now playing cards because we started card night because apparently half of the people here are card sharks and are not allowed to go to Vegas. But no, the card games that they play here, all these what's it called?
It's card night. Card night.
Cards.
Yo, baby Bubba.
Pinochle, and they play all sorts of weird games, very strange games I've never heard of before.
Look at that, Jody Carpenter got her shirts.
Hey, Jody.
Which colors you get? We got 3 different colors.
Yes, we've got. I'm modeling the blue. John's wearing the red.
Military.
And then,
that's military. This is veterans. I think this is the veterans one.
Well, remember everyone deployed because a lot of people like to wear red. Remember everyone deployed on Friday. So
check out the flag on the sleeve.
Yeah, they all have flags on.
They all got the flag on the sleeve. These are nice shirts, you guys. Yeah, they're really nice shirts,
and they're appropriate for the weather outside.
We spared no expense.
Yeah, you know what? Got the bolognas and the fresh mozzarella.
The bolognas are here?
No.
Marty Carricker's here.
No, Salazzo's talking about cannolis, but he spelt it with a G, so he said he's got the cannolis.
Yo, man, can Linda cook?
Don't talk like that, John. That's like a bad word. The cannolis. No, cannolis. They.
Michael Shepard's here. What's up, really brother?
For our Palooza, they've been to the first Palooza.
You still in West North Carolina? We got an announcement about that too.
Yeah, and actually, he's good people.
Yep.
All right. So it looks like
we're heading your way, Mike. Let's get in touch with each other. We'll let you know when we're going to be there. We're actually hoping a bunch of RV Odd Squad members can meet us up there.
Yeah.
North Carolina and do some of God's work when we get up there because we've already raised about a little over $9,000 already. So we're going to start shopping the propane trucks. This crazy idea I have is to go in to Western North Carolina where they need us the most and just give free propane to people. Let them come and, buy a whole 3,500 gallon truck. And what's interesting about that is that I checked the price today and then I took the price, times it by the 3,500 gallons. Guys, we were $5 over what we needed to fill the truck. Now, I don't know if that includes taxes or I don't even know if I can get a truck here and drive it to Western North Carolina. Probably going to start shopping in that area. Maybe Mike Shepard can help me with that. You guys can all help us. You guys know about North Carolina in that area, a good place that we can go stage set up. And if that doesn't work out, then we'll just bring a bunch of buddy heaters or whatever they need. We want to bring it. Doesn't matter. We just want to bring some love and some smiles and some hope.
Yeah. All right. So I'm getting a couple questions on the shirt. So guys, I put the link in the chat for you guys. I finally have my dashboard working, so I'm not trying to ignore you guys. It's just that I'm trying to answer questions in the comments because they're coming in really fast.
Yep.
Oh, look, Marty Carricker wants to come too. Well, he's from that.
Yeah, Marty, that's
that
close.
Would be really cool.
That'd be so really cool if we had 20 or 30 of us all wearing our God Family Country shirts when we get up there. We got a lot of love to bring that way, you guys. Boy, are they hurting. And that's kind of the first part of what we were going to talk about tonight. So welcome to our first live of 2025. Woo! We are fired up. If you can't tell, we're super excited.
We may have drank an energy drink or
two before we went. We were dancing before it started. God, it's been such a journey to get here, and we were pretty tired. But man, we feel like we're reborn, and actually, we are reborn.
Yeah.
And so,
there you go.
Let's see. We're gonna start off with.
I
let's
don't know
see.
what we're talking about because I got a lot of things.
Hold on, let me check my notes because we had lots of stuff we want to go over with you guys.
Inauguration Day. Should we go in chronological order?
Let's just give you an update on FEMA, guys. So we shot that video on Sunday. And as you know, FEMA had extended 48 hours. Now, the guy that I've been following, and if you guys aren't on Twitter, you should, or X, get an X account, and you don't have to pay for it, but get in there, find the RV Odd Couple. Guys, what's got me so excited about this year with the change in Trump coming into office with a brand new administration is that people are really starting to pay attention. I've actually watched people in X bring attention and a spotlight to a certain issue, whether it's in Congress or somebody that needs help locally. And man, can we just rally around each other and really, it's almost like this is the new digital, what do you call it? Town hall. It truly is the digital town hall.
Exactly.
And I am so fired up about it because it's actually helped me make a difference in some lives already this year. So if you're not on X, hook up to X, find the RV Odd Couple and come get us.
Well, and to YouTube's credit, I think YouTube is getting a little more, they've had to accommodate.
They have to.
Because people, like, obviously, if the election didn't clue you in to the fact that maybe half of America doesn't think quite the way you think we do.
And that we've been silenced and censored for the past 4 years.
Just because we have manners doesn't mean we're not here.
Yeah.
And so I am so excited to see the changes coming. I actually signed up for a lot of updates. I don't know if you've seen the email. I didn't tell you about this. This is our personal email. I signed us up for all these government updates, DOJ.
I know. I'm just wondering who did that.
Yeah. So no, but it's awesome because I'm getting all this live news and I'm finding things and it's like, yes, we're going in the right direction.
We are.
I'm really grateful.
Things are flipping over, guys. So again, I think that's a great idea if you could do that. The guy I've been following, that I picked up the news in Western North Carolina, is a guy named Matt Van Swall.
He's got a mouth on him, doesn't he?
Well, that guy is in the thick of it, and he is seeing pain. He was helping a guy with stage 4 cancer that was getting kicked out last night, getting him hotel rooms. And so it's like I feel plugged in with this guy. I've never met him, but through X, I've been able to help him. He's been able to keep everybody informed. He's got thousands of people following and donating. So again, something is shifting, something is changing, and we just got to suffocate it with love. The last 4 years, put it behind us, and let's get into something new. Yeah. Facebook is dropping their censorship, if you guys haven't heard. I left Facebook November 9, 2020. They kicked me out. I'm back in Facebook. I made my very first post 2 nights ago, right? With the Carl's post.
Yeah, you were. It's funny. The last post you made was right when they took
after when they kicked the president of the United States off all the social media, and I'm like, this is weird. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
We did keep going with our YouTube channel. Yeah.
In the YouTube channel.
And we were smoking it, doing great until I brought on, who is that guy, Police State?
Oh, well, you did a lot of things wrong. You brought Dinesh D'Souza.
We brought him on the channel, and after that, we got smoked.
And then during the pandemic, you said the president was doing a good job. That was very bad. And then we decided to support not armed forces, LEOs during
the riots, and we were the only channel out there that was screaming and yelling for the police and the firefighters.
They were getting targeted. That was not successful.
Yeah. Then of course we did Number the Beast and all kinds of stuff. But I really believe we had a part in bringing attention and maybe helping a little bit this year. I really do. And so I'm super excited for where we're at and where we're going. But the guy I've been following in Western North Carolina, his name is Matt Van Swall. Yeah. Matt's the guy that's been giving me my information on what's going on the ground. And it's heartbreaking because FEMA and all of our government agencies are such a disgusting mess, you guys. It's crazy. And if it wasn't for normal people like us, right, and staying in touch by these things, you know, and maybe one of these once a week from this for the rest of the year, we'll see, we would have no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
And so FEMA last night at 8:30 basically said, okay, instead of going 24-hour bumps for these poor people that have their kids with them getting thrown out, 24 hour, we'll give you 24-hour extension, 24-hour extension. They decided to kick it out until January 25th. And they announced this last night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Some people were already kicked out. The problem is that FEMA did not communicate this to the hotels. So the hotels had no idea to know. So they were throwing people out again last night. I don't know if you guys know who Glenn Beck is. Glenn Beck's got a great charity. He's all, yeah, I've been following Glenn Beck for years. He's a recovering drunk like I am.
When John first started covering, or when I first started dating John, Glenn Beck was going through the czar phase, and he had the chalkboard, and he's like
warning us of what was coming right now.
And he would drink Monsters and pace in front of the TV saying, look at what's going on.
Top down, bottom up, all that stuff. Oh, yeah, that's when we first got together.
Yeah, that tells you a little bit about the happenings. So you're talking about Mercury One.
Mercury One is Glenn Beck's charity. And guys, I'll tell you firsthand, they do an amazing amount of work. They got people on the ground all over the country. They're out in California now. But I think they're doing more work to help people in Western North Carolina now. And of course, the locals there are helping each other. But Mercury One seems to be doing a great job to me. It's one place we're considering sending a few bucks to.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
I don't think they have the Clinton Foundation admin fees, if you know what I'm saying.
But thank God, a lot of people, especially locals and people, have donated in Western North Carolina. FEMA screwed the entire thing up, but we are helping to pick up the slack. American people all over the place have a new release on life. Things are about to get changed. We've got to the 25th. Everybody's safe now in their hotels, so that's kind of slowing down a little bit. But here's what I don't want to happen. I don't want people to start forgetting about Western North Carolina in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay, and that's why we've got a lot of dry powder that we're going to bring that way in about a month. The next piece we're doing is we are having a party here for the inauguration. So if you guys are close, you can come by Thunder Canyon. You're a member, members only. Come on by Thunder Canyon. We're going to have a big old party. All of us got shirts. And we're going to watch the 47th president of the United States, Donald John Trump, and J.D. Vance come into office.
That's going to be awesome.
And I'm praying to God they're going in there with a sledgehammer, guys, because this government has to be tamped down, way down. And I think, you know, we'll see what happens. You never, ever know with politicians. But right now I have a lot of hope. We got to hold their feet to the fire when they come in. If they don't start accountability and people paying for stuff and wiping systems out and the Department of Education, I mean, I will turn on him so fast.
Oh, I know. Hey, I have to tell you something. Did you know that Biden's doing a goodbye monologue right now, and our people are watching us? Like, they have him on the TV, and they're like, mute Biden, and they're coming to watch
mute
us.
Biden, watch us.
They're laughing at us, saying like, oh, what a good time. Instead of watching that's just going to give you like an ulcer to watch this, because we got to focus on the solution, guys. We got lots of work to do.
So interestingly enough, about a week ago, Trump came out and he said, if Hamas holds any of our hostages, doesn't release them by the time I come into office, there's going to be hell to pay. That's what he said. Guess what? They were free today. Trump posted it first about 5 hours ago. Now, I believe Biden's on TV taking credit for it, but
look what I did.
A lot of things are changing.
And look at what happened.
You don't even know what's going on at this point, right?
Yep.
But let's see, what else do we got here?
Oh, Inauguration Day. That one is going to be on Monday. And actually, Manuela may or may not be coming by with fudge.
Nice. Hopefully she's coming.
I let her know that she just needs to come straight to the house. Just bring the fudge here. The party's going to be at the fellowship hall, but the fudge can just come straight here.
Yeah, and it's a BYOB.
Yeah, just bring your own snacks,
salty, sweet, whatever.
It's a junk food. It's a junk food.
Yeah, and we're gonna kick it off with some good prayer. We are gonna head in the right direction and watch this. I think it's a monumental shift in American history, because if we don't make a sharp turn quick, we're in a lot of trouble. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll have each other as we go through this. And as you guys know, we will always continue to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Hilarious. So Tom Mondrant would rather have a root canal than watch Biden right now.
Yeah.
Luckily, you don't have to. We're better than a root canal. Yay!
Thanks, Tom.
Woohoo!
All right, what do we get? So that's the party that we're having this Monday on Inauguration Day.
And then we're kind of doing something else.
Then we're jumping ship that day. So Mercedes and I are driving to see our grandchildren in Texas, Joshua, Texas. We're super excited about it. We're heading off RVing for a little while. And we didn't want to leave until after the inauguration because it's been really strange every day. Like, this can't be this easy. So they got to try to pull something. So right about 3 or 4 o'clock, after everything is settled and things look good and it's safe to go, Mercedes and I are heading down to Joshua, Texas, to see the babies, just get some rest, spend some time with some family, and we're super excited about that as well.
Well, and that's the other thing too, is that we just want to make sure everything's copacetic, or everything's like good and calm, and
it's good to go. Yeah, we got the green light from God. Go ahead, you guys, you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, this inauguration day is something we definitely want to celebrate with our people here. So we just got a lot going on, and
and the shirts, everybody should have your shirts,
except for like California might be a little.
Yeah, maybe California, but California's broken anyways. But hopefully you get them in time for the. And the hope is that all of us put the shirts on, and then we'll probably do something with an email, and maybe we'll all do a prayer together at a certain time that day and get this thing going in the right direction.
So Linda just said we can't leave then because that's just when she'll be getting back. Linda, we're just.
You better come a little early.
Tonight. Yeah,
I got grandbabies calling me.
I know, but you know what, Linda? You'll get here when you get here. We'll see you when you see here.
We love you. We'll see you when we get back.
It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect.
And we do miss you, Linda.
I know. Yeah. Can we sell California? Oh, I know. Let's trade California
for Canada.
For Greenland, and then because California is more like Denmark, anyways. They have interesting thoughts in the world. So
yeah, things are definitely interesting.
Yeah.
And then let's see, what else we got going on, baby?
Well, I'm looking here, and we're getting invited someplace. So let me. Missy, I'm writing your thing down.
Oh, Missy's down. Missy and Rodney are down that way. So maybe we can do.
I need to look in a map and see how close that is.
Meet up,
because Texas is kind of a big state, and that could be a really good idea or a horrible idea.
Joshua is just outside of Fort Worth.
Yeah,
just outside of Fort Worth. So that's where we're going to be for a little while.
So then the other traveling that John already talked about was North Carolina, which we're very excited about that one. That is something that we just need to travel a little bit more. And thankfully the people here at Thunder Canyon, we've got this awesome community. They
got our backs.
They've got our backs. It's awesome. It might be cold outside, but our hearts are warm because we're just having a really good time. We're doing fight nights on Friday where we watch really fun fights that already happened. You can Google the results, but we just eat junk food and watch.
We have everything that we prayed for many years ago.
No,
you guys.
We have more than we prayed for.
It's true.
I would have settled for a lot less, so it's pretty awesome.
We are blessed. So maybe you guys can help us. We've been in deep prayer about what we do with the money that's been coming in. It's God's money. We got to figure out. Hopefully, you guys will be able to help us do something together. We want to do it as a group up in Western North Carolina.
Yeah.
Probably 3 to 4 weeks, outside 5 weeks. So somewhere between 3 and 5 weeks, we'll be coming back to Thunder Canyon, getting settled back here, get everything good. And then we're going to head into North Carolina. But we really want to stay in touch somehow, some way with you guys. If you guys are not a member of the Thunder Canyon group on Facebook, again,
that's a fun one.
We're back in there again.
Yeah,
we're back in there again. So look up Thunder Canyon. I don't even think you need to have a membership to get in there.
No, you don't.
It's actually a really small group in there because we have never said it out loud, and we kind of like it like that. Exactly. So look for Thunder Canyon Campground on Facebook and jump in there, and we'll be talking a lot more in 2025 about what we're doing, and probably posting some more pictures and videos as we go along.
So then the other thing, people are asking about how you're feeling, but real quick before you do want to mention Easter. Easter is already starting to fill up. That's going to be April 20th this year. We're going to have events going up to Easter. Last year it was in March, which was a little chilly. I'm really excited about being in April because spring weather, it's super exciting. Get the the sun's coming back, the flowers, the birds.
It's gorgeous here.
It's really pretty.
March, April, May.
Yeah.
Through those 3 months, guys.
Yeah.
The creek is rip roaring. You hear it all over Thunder Canyon.
Spring and fall are our best seasons.
Spring and fall.
Yeah.
They're absolutely amazing. So if you haven't booked, book now. And if you can, come for a week, come for 2 weeks. The longer you're here, the more time we'll be able to have a chance to get to know you a little bit.
And then people want to know how you're feeling.
We'll talk about that later. I'm fine.
He's fine. You should ask me how I'm feeling. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just I'm suffering from a little bit of depression the last few weeks because I just can't do what I used to do. I'm really having trouble walking. And it's been getting progressively worse. And so now it's like I can walk from the couch to the kitchen and then back down I sit. But I'm starting to get used to it. I know God's going to take care of me. I'm praying for a miracle. And I trust that, his will be done with this whole thing. Mm-hmm. I'm setting up appointments for doctors. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to eat right. I'm drinking raw milk. I'm trying to drink whole foods. I've been doing more.
Guys, the milk. Oh, my gosh. When was the last time that you poured a glass of milk and you're like, oh, this is amazing. And then you pour another glass, right? Never. I mean, when I was 5, like it seems like it's been that long, right? And this milk, you just drink it and you're like, oh, I need more.
Oh, yeah, I just so need good. More.
Yeah. And it tastes.
It's like, $12 a gallon.
It's like it's
but we found a local farmer who does this. It's a young couple in their late 20s, 3 kids. I love going out there. They've got a 200-acre property. They got cows. They're growing their family. He's building a house. Young man, full of vigor. Yeah. And I go out there every Tuesday and I pick up 6 gallons of milk from him. And we've been sharing it with some of the people here at the campground. But raw milk has been a game changer. I love it. Sage never liked milk. Sage loves raw milk. So if you guys haven't tried raw milk, check it out. And the government's going to warn you and freak you out about it. So do your own homework, but it's working really good for us.
And that's the thing. It's like, who do you trust? At this point, I mean, they were telling us that red number 5 is really good and we should put it in our vitamins.
They dumped that today.
Yeah. And what else have they told us that is a lie? Or like
everything they've told us is a lie.
And all this nutrition stuff that they're saying and all the nutrition studies, who's paying for those nutrition studies?
Yeah. The same people that make our food.
Yeah. And
so they're poisoning us, guys. I mean, I really believe something big's about to happen with Bobby Kennedy, with Trump, with his whole with his whole administration. They want to make change. And quite frankly, I don't think they have a choice. Because if they don't get in there and radically start to shake things up so we know they're doing what they promised they would do.
Exactly.
We got to scream at the top of our lungs, talk with each other. That's why if you're not on X, get on X. I'm on there every single day. That's where I get my news now. I don't even watch the mainstream media because the mainstream media, all they do is lie.
And that's the thing. Okay, the new thing we call mainstream media is trad media. Trad media. The kids are calling it trad.
Trad, traditional.
It's traditional media. So trad media. And it's true because it's just a bunch of, and oh my gosh, do you notice how it's starting to change every now and then? You'll hear something on the news that you're like, oh my gosh. I mean, you already knew it, but the fact that they're acknowledging it, it's not this Orwellian dystopic, like.
It is so refreshing, you guys. Every day, a little bit of more truth. It's like the truth is floating to the surface. There's great Bible verses on this. The truth will be revealed, and it's happening right where. What a time to be alive to watch this happening.
Yep.
And what's crazy is even watching yesterday Congress and with Hegseth and these nominees that they're trying to get pushed through.
Been talking about that.
Oh my God! And you know what? The people are not buying their crap anymore. They look ridiculous, and everybody just laughs at those ones. And so, anyways, again, the truth is floating to the surface, hopefully. And if I really believe the way we get out of this is all of us praying, staying in touch with each other, getting involved, getting active with your community. But again, this is the town hall now. So jump on this. Follow some people that you trust. You know what I mean? And you're getting real first information, not from the mainstream media who has completely lost the narrative. They're gone. They're gone.
And you know what? You can't even rely on them for the weather. Okay. How many times is the weather guy right? He has a job and he only has to be right like a third of the time to keep his job. Right. And that's how I guess the other news anchors saw that and they thought, oh, we can do the same when it comes to reporting the news because they certainly don't get it right. And now you're starting, you notice how Saturday Night Live is starting to actually have clips that are funny again. You notice that they're trying to, they're starting to, or comedians, you'll see comedians talking and you're like, yes, finally. In fact, you know what? I think I get more news and more reality out of comedians than I do the 6 o'clock.
I don't like any of them.
I like comedians.
They're coming this way a little bit, but they're still.
No, but I'd rather watch Chappelle than I'd watch.
Chappelle's pretty funny.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
And it's more truth in a freaking comedian than you'd get in the Tonight with News, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Laura, I watch Ryan Hall, y'all too.
Oh, yeah.
I like that guy.
That's probably.
He's a great story, man. That guy's crushing it on YouTube.
He's not traditional.
He's not traditional.
He's not, looking at the cumulus cloud and this is our this. And
let's tell him what the story is today. No, it's our responsibility now to figure it out for ourselves. We can't be lazy anymore. Mm-hmm. Go first where the information's coming from. Go there. Yeah. I don't completely trust Elon Musk yet, but boy, did that guy give us a second shot. I think he was God sent. Like I said, I'm not sure I trust him completely. Let's see what happens in the next year or two. But man, without X, we wouldn't have won the last election. I really don't think it would have happened. So God gave us everything we need, has had mercy on our country, and now it's time to rip forward and get involved. We can't sit in our butts anymore.
That's the biggest thing that the days of being complacent, the days of letting things slide are no more.
Nope. No
more. And I remember in 2020, there was a point where things were getting really crazy. And I looked at John and I was like, I guess it's time to register as a Democrat now. And he gave me this face.
She really did.
No, I said that because I could see the tea leaves where it's like, oh, it's not acceptable.
Well, 4 years they've been going after guys like me. Yeah. And most people were shamed into silence, quiet. I wasn't. I was going to scream louder. You tell me to shut up, I'm going to get louder and louder and louder. Man, I'll tell you, there's some pretty nasty sword holes in me and some bullet holes in me, especially from my brothers and sisters out there. But I think a lot of people, guys, haven't you guys noticed, not only is the narrative starting to change, more and more people are talking about God. More and more people, especially sports athletes, giving all the glory to God and Jesus Christ.
God's in again.
God's in, yep. And because Christians, we've been silenced into, just keep our heads down because of the ones who stick their head up first, more and more people are popping up.
Exactly.
And the more we hear about God, the more it's going the right direction.
Speaking of God, did you see the part, was it the Golden Globes where they had the infographic about who thanked who, and most people thanked their team?
Yeah, they mocked God. Did you see that?
And then the second highest thanked was Mom, thank you, Mom. And then God was last place. Yeah. Remember the days where it was the inverse, where you thank God and then you're like, thanks, Mom. And then you thanked your team and all the people you worked with. Remember when you had it in that order, and now it's completely backwards?
Yeah, it's coming back. God's back in. Thank God. And that's the only reason we're still here.
Yeah. And all of the liberals that are now so they just want California to turn Republican, which, talk about things I never thought I would live to see.
We're going to see it.
We're
going to see it because I really believe in my heart the last 10 or 15 years of elections have been stolen, all of them. That's how these crazy people have gotten into power. We're not paying attention. They just keep pumping people in there. One of the first things I want to see the Trump administration do is fix our voting system. Yeah. It's got to be fixed. You got to show ID.
3 months to find out who won in California.
Yeah.
Okay. That is not. How did people figure this out in the 1800s? And here, with all this technology, I can talk to anyone, anywhere in the world, but they can't figure it out for 3 months? Are you kidding me?
Well, it took a month. And then what else is really funny is we lost a lot of seats because more people voted for some representative in California than voted for the presidential election.
So, which is stupid. I'm really going to go to vote, and I'm like, I don't care about the presidential election. But this Senate seat's the only one I'm going to tick off.
It's bull.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, what did Trump call it? Too big to rig. That's what it was. We showed up. All we did for 3 weeks before it, all we were doing is warning Christians, wake up, let's go, let's get out there. And it looks like it worked.
It does. So, everyone is talking. Paul Black says, but John, how do you really feel?
I love Paul Black.
I told him, don't ask him that question. Don't ask him to say what he really thinks.
Yeah. Well, Paul Black, and there's a lot of guys I see in here in the comments. I do look at most of the comments when sometimes they get really rough on you because it's hard to look at some of the stuff, some of the things that people say.
Some opinions are hard.
It can hurt.
Yeah.
But people like Paul Black encourage me to keep going.
Yeah.
Guys, I've never lost so many friends in the past 4 years because of my beliefs in God, in this country, in my political party.
That was another mistake you made.
Yeah, I make too many mistakes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a mistake. But even family members. I've had family members. My best friend of 35 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He won't even talk to me anymore because I went,
Yeah.
Because I said Jesus. So
it's crazy, guys.
It's crazy stuff, but it looks like things are starting to turn on. But the point I was trying to make is people like Paul Black, people in the comments that encourage me with Bible verses. Guys, when you drop a Bible verse on me, I believe, because I pray for guidance, direction, and protection, and the right person to come at the right time so I can do his will. Every single day, that's my prayer. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I pay real close attention to people that come into my life, people that send me messages. And then you send me a verse, I'm going to go dig into it. I'm horrible at reading the Bible. I'm awesome at looking up verses and trying to, asking for discernment of, okay, why? Why is this person saying this to me? Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good, but it's getting better and better and better. I'm becoming more and more confident and comfortable. And I'm not afraid to say I love the Lord. Not at all. Not at all. No more. I was a little weird at first last year when I had that experience, but no more.
Well, I think it's hard because you don't want to.
We've lost partners.
Oh yeah, we've lost a lot. And it's hard because just because I'm at this place, I'm not trying to make people see the world the same way I do. But don't tell me I can't share what I really think. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not trying to tell people how to live their life, but don't you dare tell me how to live mine. Don't you dare tell me how to raise.
And why can't you watch our channel just because I believe in God?
Yeah,
why can't you watch our channel because I'm a conservative? It's insane. But that's how toxic they've done. And the truth is, the people on the other side, guys, they're mentally ill. And I'm not angry at them.
That's why they stopped watching us.
I forgive them. No, they've been brainwashed. They believe a lot of this stuff. They really do believe that there's more than just a boy and a girl and a man and a woman. They really believe it's okay for men to dance and jiggle their stuff in front of children and push their sick ideology on our kids.
They think some crazy things.
They think some crazy things.
And they're not letting go. So you see all this
legislation
coming about like, okay, no more biological men competing with girls in sports. That's fantastic.
That passed yesterday.
But the Dems are still, and I think it's wonderful that the Dems are holding that line because it's such a dumb line to hold.
Well,
it's such a dumb line for them to fall on their sword over when the American people have clearly spoken, and they didn't say that they're going to control how people live their life. You want to dress up as a kitten, you go right ahead. But the bottom line is, don't mess with the kids. That was a clear line that the Americans drew.
That's what we come out.
Yeah, and
started messing with the kids.
And they want to fight and die on that hill. Great. That's great. They keep making themselves less and less relatable because they're like, oh, global warming is the biggest problem. And it's like, oh, you can afford cheese.
God's got the planet. God can control the weather. God's got all that stuff.
And then they're like, oh, a man can be this, a man can be pregnant. So don't say, breastfeeding because you're going to insult all the pregnant men. And it's like, oh, like they've never been around animals. They don't know how things really work. Like they missed biology. And then they changed science. Where now science is saying like, oh no, no, that's not real. Like I go look at my chickens and I have roosters and I have hens. Period. End of story. The hens lay the egg.
Bro, nature.
The roosters service
God's
the ladies.
nature, nature's God.
Period. End of story. Like I can will a rooster to be a hen. I will never get an egg out of. I could dress the rooster up as a hen. I could tell the rooster you're a hen. I could call the rooster appropriate pronouns to make it think it's a hen, but I will never get an egg. I will never get an egg.
Let me make my point now.
Okay.
I was trying to make a point.
Sorry,
okay.
I got
the point I was trying to make is that remember, we're supposed to love our number one, our purpose. Our purpose is to help other people. That's our purpose, to carry the word, the gospel. Okay. There's a lot of people, if Trump does what he says he's going to do and open the books and just let us get washed with the truth, which is I'm praying to God, that's what he's going to do. A lot of people's heads are going to blow up because guys, I know how it feels. I was a huge, staunch supporter of the Bush family. Staunch. I mean,
I know.
I was fooled so bad by that. And just like I can be fooled, they have been fooled. They don't pay attention. They don't do their own homework. They do watch the sign bites and they're told where they go and they're lamb. But as these people wake up, their whole world is going to be blown up. And they need us number one, we've got to forgive them because it's not really their fault. It's the devil's fault.
Yeah, that's the hard part too, is that
we got to love them and say, hey, you know what? Come on this way. This is the way that we do it. And that's our purpose right now. You know, whenever, it's the truth. I mean, it's time for us to forgive them, because they've wanted to divide us and pull us apart.
So Mike Jones says he prefers the factory setting women.
Factory settings are good. That's right, Mike.
That's hilarious. That is so funny. These people are just really.
So I don't know how we went down that ramp, but we lost like 30 people.
Oh, they didn't like the.
That's all right. They're not supposed to be here anyways.
Really? If you were mad at me because I think that like.
We just told the truth.
If you were mad at me because you think that you're offended that I think that boys shouldn't compete in girls' sports, you are not my people.
Yeah, remember,
and that's okay.
We got a Supreme Court justice that doesn't know the definition of a woman, guys. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
things are broke.
And
she's a woman.
That's crazy. It's like,
you can't make it up. And you do get to a point when you do start to wake up. It is harsh. You know what I mean? To think that this country is this and that and this, and we live by these principles, and our government agencies are all looking out for us, we the people. Yeah. And when you realize they're not, when you realize the plan is just horrible, it's horrible what they want to bring us into. It's frightening. Okay. Yeah. But the fact is that they're exposed now, and they're becoming more and more and more exposed. And the more they get exposed, the more people are going to need our love and put our hand around the shoulder. Come on, man, walk next to me. Come on, hang out with us. We'll show you how we're going to make it through this. That's the only point I was trying to make.
So Class A Endless Adventure says, I'm a Trump supporter. I don't think 4 years is enough time for him to fix what's happening.
Nope.
And that's why I don't want people to rest on their laurels. Like, I'm not trying to turn into the politics channel here, but I know that if you just think that, oh, he got voted in and that's going to be enough to righten the ship, you are wrong. Yeah. Now is the time to do more work, because guess what the enemy's doing out there? They're doing push-ups and sit-ups and trying to get stronger so that 4 years from now, maybe hopefully everyone will forget about the mess in California and who caused it.
They brainwashed 2 or 3 generations of children, guys. This is generational. That's why our kid doesn't go to school. I would never put my kid in school.
She goes to homeschool.
We homeschool her. Yeah, we teach her about our values, our stuff.
Yes. And
so it's going to take time to fix it, but I really believe that Trump's going to get us going in the right direction. We got to keep him. He's got to move in the right direction. We got to hold his feet to the fire and get it going in the right direction. And I think that's coming in 2025. I think we got one heck of a year out in front of us.
Oh, Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures.
Hey, haven't seen you guys for years.
We got stuck. The brakes fell off on Route 66 while we were hanging out with them.
We did a video on that.
I will always hold you guys dear in my heart from that one time that we were on Route 66 and the brakes literally fell off. And thank God you're like a mechanic grease, like that's your thing.
And we went live from Bob and Tam's house.
Yeah.
We went over to their house. We went live that night. We sat down with them. That's when we used to RV. You guys remember that years ago when we used to RV?
The RV, Odd Couple RV.
And you know what else is crazy? Guys, we got 200 videos that are all about RVing. Everything you can imagine, we've got a video on it, all the way down to sales switches and limit switches on your RV. That's all we did. And then the wheels fell off the country, and I felt a different purpose. I felt pulled in a different direction. Well, guess what? We're getting ready to go back out RVing again. And I can't do RV videos if we're not RVing. We parked up at this Thunder Canyon campground 3 years ago with a mission. The mission is just about where it's comfortable now, and now we can take off, start doing RV. There's nothing more than I want to do than to just start doing simple RV videos without getting attacked, hated, censored for the videos that we have been doing, because I promise you, we haven't gotten rich off YouTube doing the videos we do. It's the worst thing we could do is the type of videos we do. Those, we've actually lost subscribers.
But you need to double down. They're the worst for business, but they're the best.
Horrible for business, but they're great for community.
They're best for your soul. Okay. Because you look at these people like Epstein, Diddy, what's the,
you're going Weinstein? Deep now.
No. Okay. This is what I have figured out, guys, that our time here on earth is really just a test. Do you want everything that earth can offer for the price of your soul? Or do you want to struggle a little on earth, but keep your soul intact? That is everything. And all those people, the Diddy's, the Kardashians, the Jay-Z's, all the people that now are coming out with oh, you did what to a whom, a what,
uncover it,
all of that stuff. That
open it up, shine the light of truth on it.
They
let the chips fall where they may.
But it's like they made a pact with the devil years
ago. They did.
And from the outside, remember, I'm the generation that listened to that music. So now I'm like questioning everything that, oh, you're not a leader. You are not a good example. You are a horrible example. It's all about like, you want your soul or you want earthly goods? You want temporary earthly goods, or do you want to keep your soul intact?
Yeah, and Ken's absolutely right there.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. That God's going to fix it, but he does use us to do the work.
Exactly.
And one thing I would like to say to my brother and sister Christians out there, don't be so hard on each other, man. We all have a different job for him to do.
Exactly.
And stop beating each other up. All right. We believe that he died and he rose the third day and he sits at the right hand of God, and the Holy Spirit is who talks to us.
Yeah.
We can agree on that. Guess what? The other stuff, we're fine. Let's go help somebody. Let's go make the world a better place.
Because the infighting is what's keeping us.
It's killing us.
The whole while all these Diddy's and Epsteins are controlling the world. And I mean, it is insane. And we keep getting distracted. And then we let this stuff fly and this legislation fly. That's like, how is this legal? Wait, boys can play with no. How and we let it slide because we're so busy infighting on things that don't matter, on things that really don't matter.
And if you guys don't know who Amtic Lamp is, check out their videos. They're growing.
They are. And you know what?
It's doing good.
You know what I like about their channel? They're not sugarcoating the RV industry saying, it's great, everyone should buy an RV. RVs are the best quality.
Tell the truth.
Growing and growing and growing. Oh no, they're calling it. They're calling it. And
hey, really we got awesome. A new member, Gutters Pub. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we've been chatting. I've stopped chatting because I've started ranting.
I'm too dumb to do things. I can only talk or read. I can't do both.
It can either come here or here.
It's only one or the other. I can't do two things at the same time.
I agree with you. But I've just been replying to a lot of people. Oh, Dee Dee's here. Hey, Dee Dee. A lot of these people we have really spent some time with, both online. A lot of people have actually physically come to Thunder Canyon, but those people that are too far away, this is where the digital community is so awesome.
Dee Dee was in our Bible study we did. Exactly. We did a 90-day Bible study, went all the way through the Gospels. Mm-hmm. Who does that, huh?
Exactly.
Made us better.
Which actually, one of the things we're looking at for 2025 is to do more lives so that we have more. But we weren't sure if a Wednesday or a Sunday is better.
We're thinking Wednesday.
And we just wanted to run it by you. If you guys could put in the comments Wednesday or Sunday. I mean, just to kind of get a poll of what would work better if we did something every week. If we knew every week we would all be getting together, it would just be so much fun. And then we could kind of, it'd just be awesome.
So what do you guys like better, Wednesday or Sunday? Wednesday or Sunday? I don't want it to go live on Sunday. I'd rather do, we love chapel. The chapel is awesome. It's growing real good. The community's, it's great. It's fantastic. Let us know what you guys think about. We want to do this more often to build the community. And the truth is, whether you like it or not, what does 2025 look like for us? God, number one.
That's right.
Our family, number two. And look what's happening to this young lady right here.
Actually, somebody just asked
me. And then country, community, county, this.
County, no county.
Together.
It's country. It's country.
She spelled the video.
Spelled it wrong. It's not God Family County. It's God Family Country.
And I missed it.
My bad. My bad.
And if you don't like it, unsubscribe.
I'm sorry, but not sorry.
But if you want to hang in there with us and always get the truth, then we believe it's the best channel. And again, we're going to start RVing again. We'll shoot you guys, keep you in the story, let you know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
No.
Oh, we got more stuff?
Yeah.
I was closing it out.
Talk about. Okay, so a couple people did just say that are we still really an odd couple because we seem to be in agreement. That is hilarious. A lot of people are missing the Bible studies because we did a 90-day fall into the Gospels, the whole season of fall. Every night we read a chapter in the Gospels, and then we've also done 40 days up leading up to Easter. That was a lot of fun too. You get to know these people in a private Zoom setting, and it's really good.
I couldn't change her, so God did.
No kisses. That's just to make you feel better. That has nothing to do about making me feel better. No, I object.
Boy, has he done some work, huh? On both of us.
I can't believe he said that.
On both of us.
Oh my goodness. You are so bad. No, and then the other thing I did want to mention, because a lot of people can't make it for Easter, because Easter falls on April 20th, which is kind of late in the season. But a lot of those people are making plans for 4th of July because that's the next big party. Yep. So I think that for those of you guys that maybe April is not going to work for you, you might want to consider. We've already, Site 14's already booked on Easter and 4th of July and next November.
Our rig's already taken on Easter.
It's crazy how fast everything
it's going to fill up. So we guys, last Easter was extremely special. This Easter will be our 1-year anniversary. Open up God's house at Thunder Canyon.
Yep.
And it's been growing and growing and growing every day. And that little church, I believe, has raised over $40,000 right now for people that in need. It's God's money. It's the RV Odd Squad. It's us doing videos. Those are the videos we do the best on, but it's not for us. It's for others. And that's why we think it's working so well.
Yeah, put others first. And
put others first, and God takes care of the rest. That's what he's done for us here, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
Yeah.
But if you're not part of our email list, jump on our email list. Make sure you get the emails, because YouTube will not let you know when we pump a video out anymore.
We have to email people to let them know.
We got 15,000 emails. Okay, hey, we dropped a video. You know, it might even have to send you a reminder. So hopefully we can stop the bleeding and then start bringing more of the right people like you guys into us and get back to growing our channel again this year.
I'm okay with the realignment.
I'm okay fine where we're at.
With the realignment, because I'd rather have less people that are really interested in what we have to say than to be millions and millions of subscribers, but really have no identity and be beholden to everyone, that you can't say anything because you might offend this person or you might offend that person. Life's too short for that.
Yeah, and we also start telling the truth.
Exactly.
And the gospel is hard to hear. It is for some people. It's a tough, but it's the truth. So we got to tell each other the truth.
Exactly.
So you were talking about
there's 4th of July.
4th of July, guys, and I'll warn you. Will be our 4th fall here at Thunder Canyon. Last year was pretty full all the way through the whole 2 or 3 months. So it is the sweet spot of being here at Thunder Canyon is in the fall, September, October, November. It's gorgeous. So if you're thinking about coming and you want to come in fall, I would highly suggest you start booking those sites now.
Especially the ones in the premium along the creek. They're always the first to go.
And we pretty much do something here, 3 or 4 days a week now. We've got all kinds of things that we do with each other as a community. There's usually always something going on here.
I'm going to put
But if you go to the website and you look at events, Mercedes has built a beautiful little thing that tells you Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Well, the 3-day weekends are really big, especially for those that are close, but our big holidays like Easter, 4th of July, all of fall. Fall is just 90 days of holiday. Fall is just so gorgeous here. And we had this crazy fall. Thanksgiving here was absolutely gorgeous. The community. And then it was a little smaller for Christmas, but guys, the time that we had, everyone here was like a part of it in Christmas. So it's like sometimes it was amazing. And did you guys see that hunk of meat that we cooked? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was the biggest prime rib.
That was so good.
That was so good. I screwed it up, but Bubba fixed it.
So I guess we misspelled Appalachia on the website too. Guys, if you could just don't tell me how bad I spell. I would really appreciate it. I don't want to know how bad I spell. Just lie to me. Okay, just lie to me. Tell me I'm a good speller, because it's not getting any better. Actually, John's a really good speller.
Yeah, yes, I'm better spelling, and it's just simple math.
Well, I'm spell check generation. I had spell check. He had to he won spelling bees as a kid.
All right, I'm trying to think of a quote here, and I'm getting old, so these things run out of my head.
What?
Obedience to God.
Oh, yeah. What's the quote?
Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God.
Yeah.
That is my mantra for this year.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is.
Oh, gosh.
Resistance to tyranny is obedience to God. Yep. And it hurt you bad watching me go through this.
Why did you warn me? Why you gotta tell all them fine?
Because let the chips fall where they may. I'm going to say what I think, and I'm going to let the chips fall. I'm going to do what he wants me to do. My obedience is there first, and everything else, We'll be fine here at Thunder Canyon. I can't walk anymore, so I'm dug in anyways. I can't run if things go really bad. So I'm dug in. I'm not going anywhere. I am dug in here at Thunder Canyon.
I can't run.
I got plenty of food for a few years.
I can't run, everyone.
Can't walk. I can't run. But I am blessed beyond words, you know, and especially to have such a beautiful community like you guys. So is that it?
Yeah.
Let's go play with our kid. We love you guys. We're super excited about 2025.
This was a blast.
This was a fun one.
And Wednesday one.
Yeah.
Wednesday one. Without a doubt, Wednesday one.
That's what I thought too. Wednesday would be good. So let's plan on meeting here next Wednesday, and we'll do the same thing. We'll have some fun. We'll talk about what's going on.
Yeah, we'll jam.
I guess we better dance in the next one first. It looks like they caught us dancing in this one.
Well, you just got to get excited and remember, like, we're about to have a party.
Yeah,
it's like a digital party.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the prayers. The prayers have changed our lives, guys. We got lots of prayers out there all over the world and Canada, the new 51st state, if you haven't heard. So keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you. We'll see you in a video this Sunday, and then we'll see you next Wednesday night.
Bye, guys.
Love you guys. Good night.
Be safe.